Hey, what's up guys? We're here at X019 in London, and last night we hosted the latest Inside Xbox episode live from the Copper Box Arena. It was the biggest show of the entire year, packed with huge announcements and updates, but just in case you missed it, here's a quick summary of everything that happened. Firstly, did you see me with those stormtroopers? That opening trailer for Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order was incredible, and I finally felt like the Jedi I always knew I was. Anyway, I'm getting distracted, so let's look at some brand new games. There were a lot of Xbox Game Studios announcements at the show, meaning we've got a ton of new games from our favorite developers to look forward to. Let's start with the new game from Sea of Thieves developer, Rare. Executive producer Louise O'Connor joined us at the show to introduce Everwild. With some fantastical creatures and a whole new world to explore, this looks like an intriguing addition to the Xbox library. Gorgeous. The Outer Worlds has only just landed, but we also got our first look at the next game from Obsidian Entertainment, Grounded. It's an Xbox exclusive that looks like a cross between Honey, I Shrunk the Kids with Fortnite. And we are totally down for that. You'll do battle with giant spiders, swarms of ants, and other creepy crawlies. As a studio, Obsidian is known for its RPGs, but Grounded is something a little different, a survival game. And if that's caught your attention, then great news, you'll be able to play it through Xbox Game Preview in spring 2020, and we cannot wait to get our hands on it. Another world premiere next, starring none other than Ron Perlman. It's a cel-shaded, third-person top-down shooter, where you play as a flaming skull-headed boy with a passion for shooting. It's available to play on open beta right now through to November 25th. And if you kill a Wendigo before then, you'll be able to take it into the full game. That's pretty handy. Next up, a game series that's been running for 15 years. With 300 million fans, but you might never have heard of it, KartRider Drift is bringing the Korean racing game to Xbox One and to the West for the first time on the 22nd of November, and we can't wait to get behind the wheel. Theme park Sim Planet Coaster has gathered a huge following on PC, and it's coming to console for the first time in summer 2020. So prepare to let your imagination run wild and design your very own playground, just with really, really big roller coasters. The next game opened with a pair of twins, talking about the connection they share, the good things and the bad. From the studio that brought us Life is Strange, this new narrative-driven title looks stunning. All chapters of Tell Me Why are arriving summer 2020. Then we had the Artful Escape, and I challenge you to find a game trailer with a more epic power slide. It's hard to really know what's going on, but it has one of the coolest soundtracks we've heard. Bring on next year. The fans have been so patient. The devs mentioned it 2 years ago, and now we finally see some footage and the official announcement for Age of Empires 4. Now, real-time strategy games are one of the most loved gaming genres, so to see the return of one of the original big players on the scene has given us all the goosebumps. There was another Age of Empires announcement too, which we'll come on to very soon, but for now, it's safe to say that this truly is the age of Age of Empires. The final big game reveal of the show was inXile's Wasteland 3. The best news is, you don't need to have played the first two games to know what's going on. This is an independent story from the previous entries into the series. It's a role-playing game where all of your choices matter, making real changes in the world. We got to see a world premiere trailer to finish the show. May 19th, 2020 is the date to mark down in your diaries if this one got you as excited as us. There were a whole host of games announced that are arriving on Xbox for the first time, and this is the one for all you Disney and JRPG fans out there. Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 plus 2.5 Remix and Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue are all coming to Xbox consoles in early 2020, letting you experience a HD remastered version of the entire saga. And if you haven't played Kingdom Hearts 3 yet, there's also a brand new demo. You can download that on the Xbox Store, or if you're coming to X019, play it right here on the show floor. And speaking of games you can play here at X019, we were joined by Rani Tucker from Ninja Theory, one of the latest additions to the Xbox Game Studios family. to find out more about 4-on-4 multiplayer combat game Bleeding Edge.
Ninja Theory's got a great heritage in making combat action games, so I wanted to carry that forward and kind of combine it with my passion for team-based multiplayer.
That's coming to Xbox Game Pass day and date when it launches on March 24th, 2020. But the closed beta begins on Valentine's Day next year, so if you didn't have any other reason to mark February 14th in your calendar, like me, you do now. I also got my hands on CrossFireX, another huge game with a huge following in Korea that's making the move to the West thanks to a collaboration between original developer Smilegate and Xbox Game Studios and Remedy. I visited all three studios to find out more and even learned why they had a big pillar in their capture studio.
Is that there intentionally so like you can do like leaning like segments, or?
That's there to keep the building upright.
Ah.
The show also brought us some pretty huge release date reveals, starting with none other than Halo Reach, which is coming to Xbox One and PC as part of the Master Chief Collection on the 3rd of December. So I'm pretty certain what I'll be playing till the end of the year. Inside Xbox also revealed the release date for Minecraft Dungeons, and we don't have too much longer to wait. It's dropping in April 2020, so only a few months to go. And of course, that's coming to Xbox Game Pass day and date, whether you're playing on console or PC. So Leah actually described Flight Simulator as being the Forza of the skies, but with the entire world, when she watched it at X019. So you'd be forgiven for thinking you were watching real-world footage when this trailer popped up. It's definitely on our ones to watch for next year, as it looks absolutely stunning. Give me 3 months when it's released, and I'll be your captain in no time. The 3-monthly update to Sea of Thieves was revealed, and there's a whole boatload of content arriving with this edition. Seabound Soul is a tall tale where players join Captain Pendragon to uncover the mystery of a ship called the Ashen Dragon. This tale introduces a new threat in the world of Sea of Thieves, and we're expecting the story to unfold over the next few updates. Idea Xbox was in full force with an epic trailer to combine way too many games to mention, but some that stood out include Streets of Rage 4 and possibly one of the most awesome ones, Skatebird. And the best thing is you'll be able to play them at launch on Xbox Game Pass. Speaking of Xbox Game Pass, there was a huge announcement during Inside Xbox. Final Fantasy games are coming to the service on console and PC starting next year. These are some of the most beloved games of all time, so whether you're a Final Fantasy veteran or first-timer, it's pretty exciting news. Plus, the Yakuza series is dropping on your favorite gaming service. So many beloved franchises are going to be within reach, oh yes. But what's that you say? You want some Xbox Game Pass titles you can play right now? Well, you're in luck because some new additions were announced during the show, including Rage 2, Remnant from the Ashes, The Talos Principle, Age of Wonders, PLANETFALL. Oh yeah, and Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition. It wasn't just games that were announced for Xbox Game Pass, some amazing new deals were unveiled too. Starting today, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate members will get 3 months of Discord Nitro, giving you an upgrade on the essential gaming chat app, 6 months of Spotify Premium for ad-free music listening, and 1 month of EA access to expand your library of free games even further. There's even a limited time offer that will give you all of that with 3 months of Xbox Game Pass for £1, dollar, or euro. And if you're a bargain hunter, Inside Xbox also included a first tease of the offers we can expect to see on Black Friday at the end of the month. Prepare for console bundles featuring Gears 5 and Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, huge savings on wireless controllers, and deep discounts on games including Forza Horizon 4, Borderlands 3, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And best of all, if you're an Xbox Game Pass Ultimate or Xbox Live Gold member, you can be the first to pick up these deals with early access. Make sure you're subscribed right here for more information on these deals as we close in on Black Friday. And finally, we got a huge update on Project xCloud from Xbox's Catherine Gluckstein and Karine Chowdhury, as well as Ken Moss, the Chief Technical Officer from EA, who all joined us on stage to discuss the game streaming service. Microsoft is planning to integrate Project xCloud with Xbox Game Pass next year, allowing players to stream games from the subscription service directly from the cloud. If you've been wanting to get on the Project xCloud preview but don't have an Android device, you'll be very pleased to hear that it's expanding to support iOS next year, as well as Sony's DualShock controller. Project xCloud is coming to Windows 10 in 2020 as well, so it's basically going to be available on any device that you can possibly think of. And if you're watching from a country that doesn't have the preview yet, this could be some good news for you. The preview is expanding to Canada, India, Japan, and Western Europe next year. 2020 really is looking like it's going to be a busy one. And finally, we got a look at some of the new games being added to Project xCloud, including Tekken 7, Farming Simulator, Devil May Cry 5, and more. We made a dedicated video covering some of the great games coming to Project xCloud's preview, so be sure to check that out soon. So that was Inside Xbox from X019. It's been a huge one. Now, just to enjoy the show. Do make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel and let us know what you're most excited for down in the comments below. Smash that like button. We'll see you next time. Bye.